lost. It was an emotional morning for the NYPD. Good afternoon. I'm Chris Raggi.
And I'm Mary Calvi. Family and officers gathered today for a final farewell to Wilbert Mora. He was posthumously promoted to detective during his funeral today.
Thousands of officers lined the streets in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral, forming a sea of blue, showing their support for Mora's family and friends.
Inside the cathedral, pews were filled shoulder to shoulder for the ceremony. Mora's casket at the front of the cathedral as family members held each other while hearing emotional eulogies. CBS News' John Diaz is live outside the cathedral with more. John.
Good afternoon, Chris. Good afternoon, Mary. I got to keep my voice down here as this service is still going on. But what I can tell you right here this afternoon is just like the sun melting away all the snow that we've seen, tears flowing from a lot of people's eyes here today. There is a lot of sorrow out here at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Take a look right here behind me. The funeral service still going on here for fallen officer Wilbert Mora. The commissioner saying, like his partner, they were both gifts to the city that we never got to keep. And outside the cathedral here, you can see just a sea of blue stretching for blocks as if a tidal wave just swallowed parts of Midtown Manhattan, serving more as a support blanket for a city still reeling. Now, as I mentioned, so much sorrow here today and heaviness in the air as people who loved Officer Mora are saying their goodbyes during the final chapter, his final farewell chapter. The 27-year-old was described as a man brave as he was kind and tall with a heart of gold. Take a listen to what the mayor had to say.
Today we say goodbye to Wilbert, but we also thank him. The city thanks you, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And every day that I walk the streets of New York, the people of this city reminds me, support our police and let them know we appreciate them. New Yorkers understand the risk and sacrifice you make every day, and we applaud you for that. Our city is going to do more than thank you. We are going to give you the resources to fight this senseless violence. It is New Yorkers against the killers.
And a live look back out here at St. Patrick's Cathedral, you can see just loved ones just flowing out here on the street. We are waiting for any minute for that casket to come out of St. Patrick's Cathedral and it be taken to a cemetery over in Queens. Now, Mora, he was a promising and determined officer and had his eyes set on becoming a sergeant one day. In death, he got a promotion that he had been working towards since he joined the force back in 2018. He was promoted to detective first grade. Now, Officer Mora donated his organs, a hero until the very end. His final act of service and love saved the lives of 5 people. Mora survived by his girlfriend, parents, and 3 siblings. Take a listen to what his brother had to say.
I just want you to know that I was always proud of you. You chose a life of service to your community and to our adopted country. Your fellow officers were not only co-workers, they were friends and family, and now they're my family. I love you, baby bro, and I will always miss you.
And again, another live look back out here in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral. Any minute now, the casket will be carried out. You can actually take a look right here. The procession is starting here. People walking out as loved ones just stand by here. So much sorrow out here today, so much agony. You know, again, the commissioner is saying that Officer Rivera and Officer Mora, they were 2 gifts to the city that unfortunately we never were able to keep. We have some priests and other members here of the clergy coming out here now, and these were all people who were saying such nice, kind words about this fallen officer. Again, a loving officer here of the city, a Manhattanite, someone who is loved by his family. We heard emotional eulogies, raw and honest eulogies. We're going to have plenty more coming up later on this evening at the 5 and 6 o'clock, but for now, reporting here from Midtown Manhattan, John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.